All right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Racha, Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that teach His word in all true faith and sincerity. And today, I just want to get into a lesson concerning the death of Babylon the Great. See, America is dying. America is dying. You know, it's pretty much deteriorating on all levels. You can see from the infrastructure, the roads, even on a physical standpoint, you can see this place is not up to par. The minds of the people, the economy, all the signs point that this place don't have no much longer. And the evidence continues to pile up. As I got this article, this is from Newsbreak. It reads, retailers and restaurants that have already announced closures for 2026. So that's in a sense, they already got the casket ready. You already printing so many obituaries. You got these and very things that the symbol of America that upheld this place is now being broken down, man. And just show you that this place has it ain't got that much longer, It's just like someone with a terminal illness. It's a clock. And like, once those symptoms getting worse, that time is almost up. So this is what we seeing with an actual empire. We seeing this place going out in real time. So let's see, read a little bit of this article. It says, it was another hard year for traditional brick and mortar retail. We said goodbye to John Fabrics, Party City, Rite Aid, and more in 2025. While 2026 haven't even started, major retailers and restaurants are already planning to shutter locations in the new year. From baby clothes to groceries to fast food, several national chains have announced plans to downsize or completely shut down. So they moving with the times, which is prophecy. Prophecy said this was going to happen. So let's see, Carter's, Foot Locker, Kroger, Macy's, Red Robin. A lot of this shit, from that online shopping to motherfuckers just ain't got enough to pay these employees. Everything is contributing to why these shit is closing, man. All the reasons under the sun is why. Because ultimately this place is about to be signed up. Or that's like even when a business closing, everything must go. You know what I mean? It says, let's see, Walgreens, Wendy's. They got a Wendy demon on them. A day triple. But they just show you where we at in this process. This place is finished. So matter of fact, let's get this in the book of let's start off this in the book of 2 Ezra, the 6th chapter. In verse 22, it reads, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. So this is where we at, from grocery stores to these certain establishments. And just these cities as a whole is seeing it as being, you go to a certain part of the city where it used to be vibrant and shit. Well, it's dead now. For an example, you have a mall in Birmingham, Mountain Brook, in a sense, Brookwood Mall, and it was vibrant at one point. Now it's dead, man. The stores ain't no more stores. You see these vacant lots, and a lot of those are really going to be housed, holdings, you know, concentration camps. To simplify it, you wonder why big lots been empty for so long. It's because ultimately it's finna house people. It'll just show you where we at. Everything we at the end of this place, man. In fact, let's get this. Exodus 9 and 5 said, "For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest." So this is what we're seeing. We're seeing the end being made manifest. That's why they already getting the funeral arrangements. They already got the casket ready by saying that these stores are already preparing to close at the beginning of the year. On all levels, this place is finished. And that just show you once the destruction comes, he ain't gonna have nothing else to build off of, man. You know? What's that? Let's get this in the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. It says, "Rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time." So this devil, he himself know he's is out the door, man. This devil himself knows he's about to soon be removed. That's why he's calling all these audibles. You see someone on the field, you calling the audible. Well, that's what he's doing. He's trying to upset prophecy, not knowing is actually hastening it. Like, you sign these draconian laws and legislations and bombings and trying to set up this digital system. All these things is really to his detriment. This is actually forwarding his downfall. Just like a nigga, he got lung cancer, he's still smoking. He trying to speed up the process. So that's what this devil's doing. And this place has a due date, and we're near it. That's why as we just read it, 2nd the 9th chapter, it said the end is manifest, because even kingdoms have their time and come, and it's their time to go. What's that? Let's get that in the book of Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter. So Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the sun. And that season is kingdoms and rulerships. Let's get that real quick in Daniel. Daniel 2:21, it reads, "And he changeth the times and the seasons. He removeth kings and set up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding." So as you can see, those seasons is really associated with the removal and setting up of kings. Because just like a season, you wear a certain attire. You might eat a certain dish. You eating soup because it's the winter time. You wearing a coat because that's what the weather. So that's even with these kingdoms, from laws, the pastimes, even the attire. All those change with each rulership as well. But as you can see, those seasons is associated with the removal and setting up of kings. So going back to Ecclesiastes 3rd chapter, 1st verse says, "To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven." Yeah, because even within these rulerships, certain things have to play out. That's why when you go into historical events, you gauge about what empire took place. You say, okay, well, this took place in the Roman Empire. Well, during the Babylonian Empire, this took place. When the Greeks was ruling, this happened. That's how you gauge historical events. You know, so same with this place. The Lord had these certain kings set up for their purpose. And then once they do that, once they do the will of the Lord, he has no use for them. Now he removes them out of power. It's at a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. And this is on all levels. You can say individuals, but even kingdoms and rulerships. This place was born, and now now it's time to die. Now, that's why we hearing about closures, war. You know, pretty much any and everything that contributes to the stress and anguish and uncomfortability. That's what you feel before you die. You ain't, you know what I mean? And they said a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. And that's why that when you read Revelation the 14th chapter, it talks about that angel with that sickle, man. And that angel that had power of fire told the angel with that sickle to thrust that sickle, because now is the time. Everything is ripe now. So that's why you're hearing about World War III. You know, you're hearing about, closers, and the dollar is failing. The people are divided. You even got the Republicans against them. They ain't even worry about the Democrats no more. They going against other Republicans. You talking about the Blood versus the Crips. This is the Blood versus the Crips in its perfection. You seeing Esau going at it with each other. But that just show you it's that time to die. Everything is about to be summed up. This place is finished, man. You know? So yeah, I just hope this was edifying. I'd like to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rachai, Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say shalom to the elect that teach the word in all true faith and sincerity. Shalom.